Well, howdy folks, how you going? Rob here. Guys, it is Easter time. Happy Easter to you all. And folks, I don't usually go camping at Easter. It's not usually something I do. I try to go camping when there's no crowds and all that sort of thing. But today, I thought, stuff it, let's go camping at Easter. We've had some mates ring up who have invited me along to go camping with them and their family over Easter. So I thought, stuff it, let's load the ute up and let's go camping Easter time. Normally, I'm at Blues Fest at Byron Bay. Not this year, folks, so we're going to give it a red hot go camping at Easter at a little place called Fat Hen Creek. Now, I've never been to Fat Hen Creek before, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've seen some photos and stuff online. It looks like a beautiful, beautiful spot. So, camping at Easter, the first time for the Wanderer. Let's go check it out, see how we go, and have a look around and check out Fat Hen Creek. All right, let's close the tailgate. Let's get out of here. Yoo! Well, folks, fast forward 2.5-3 hours from Brizzy, and we are here. Fat Hen Creek Campground. Let's go in, check it out. I tell you what, it's a pretty specky of a day. This should be a good one.
Three days later.
Well, howdy folks, it is now pack up day, guys. We have been here for 3 days, Easter long weekend, and I haven't filmed a single thing because it has been a fantastic weekend here at Fat Hen Creek Camping. Now, I couldn't help it, I've got to show you around, guys. This place is absolutely fantastic, and for an Easter break or an Easter weekend, this is where you're going to want to come, I tell you. Let's go have a look around Fat Hen Creek Camping. All right, let's roll. Now folks, with it being Easter, we're coming into winter camping, which is what I call camping season. It's my favourite camping time of the year. You're going to get greeted with misty mornings here, folks, and a nice little dew over everything, which is actually quite nice and quite beautiful. We had quite a heavy one this morning, and yeah, it leaves things a little bit damp and a little bit, moist, so to speak, but the scenery it provides is absolutely stunning. First thing in the morning, you just can't beat it. What you'll find is you'll come off the Wide Bay Highway, 5 minutes out of Kilkivan. You're going to come up this beautiful driveway that leads up to the office here and all the campsites. So let's have a look. And when you get up here, you'll see this beautiful truck. Check it out. She's had a bit of a blowout, folks, so she ain't really going anywhere. But I reckon she's got a pretty good spot here at Fat Hen. How good's that? You'll get to the top of the driveway, folks, and you'll hit the office, past the truck, and you'll hit the office. Let's go have a look inside. Be sure to come into the office, folks, and say hello to the resident pooch. Fat Hen Creek Camping is pet friendly, guys. Firewood and things can be purchased here from the office, and $20 a bag for the firewood, which is really, really good. Also, whilst you're in the office, be sure to check this out the front. A little library here, so if you want some updated reading, do a bit of a swap out if you like, and check out the library. I think this is a great idea, folks. Now, Fat Hen Creek Camping, folks, at the time of filming this, $35 a night, and well worth it for the amenities you're about to see, folks, trust me. Now, the bird watching page, make sure you chuck down whatever it is you see here. I think this is a fantastic idea as well, keeping a track of what's spotted around the campground. Speaking of which, let's go see what else we can spot around the campground. Now folks, at Fat Hen Creek Camping, there is full facilities here, guys. So behind me here, you've got four sets of toilets and showers, as well as a laundry as well, folks. So if you need to do your laundry, you can get in there and check it out and get your laundry done while you're camping, which is always nice, especially if you're on an extended trip. But yeah, beautiful facilities here, hot and cold water, and it's all bore water, folks, so don't drink it, but you can shower in it, of course. Give it a bit of a mop out when you're done, do the right thing, and all the campers will make sure that they have a great time hitting up the showers and toilets. Once you've checked in, folks, come up past the office, head to your campsite, and take note of this sign here when you come through the gate. Welcome. Now it's time to kick back and relax. Cool little feature here that they have at Fat Hen Creek Camping are these little cabins. Check these out, absolutely beautiful. So if you don't have the full camping kit, the full camping setup, you can just roll in and set up camp in one of these beautiful little cabins. Now overlooking the huge campground here. This place is absolutely beautiful and massive. Check it out. Folks, let's talk powered and unpowered campsites. Now, Fat Hen Creek Camping here has both options, unpowered and powered. This is one of the powered boxes that you'll come to if you do book a powered site. Lift them up there, and a couple of 15 amp points in there with the breakers. So if you book in, you'll get allocated one of these near your campsite. This is obviously number 6, and we've got a couple running off into the distance here. But yeah, both powered and unpowered. I think there's about 20 sites that are powered and a whole bunch obviously that are unpowered. And again, I can't go on enough about it. The amount of room out here is incredible. Big sky country, big camping country. Too good. Fires and fire pits, folks. Now, if there's a fire ban, no fires, folks. That's pretty much the Aussie country rule. Any fire bans means no fires. But you can have fires here at Fat Hen Creek Camping when there is no bans on. Each site comes with one of these. A beautiful little campfire spot for you, already allocated at the campsite. And this is quite a little specky one. I'm not sure what number this one is. Just past the gate there. This one is fantastic to camp at. Nice bit of shade for the morning. And still plenty of access to sun for solar if you needed it. And a beautiful little campfire in the middle. And it even comes with its own set of tables and chairs. How good is this little site? Absolutely stunning. Plenty of room. But yeah, there is campfires for each campsite. Fire pit's already allocated, which is really good. It means you don't have to travel your really big heavy fire pit around. Situated pretty much in the middle of the campsite, folks, is this beautiful little sand pit. A couple of Tonka toys in there already and a couple of Tonka trucks for the young kids to play around and have some fun in through the day with the old big old-fashioned tyres around it. Tell me, folks, when was the last time you saw those big old tractor tyres in a playground and that? You just don't do that anymore, but the managers here have thrown that in, which is really, really cool for the younger kids to run around and get a muck in the sand pit. So a lot of fun for the kids. Righto, let's keep looking around. Now you might be all thinking, wow, this is great. What a fantastic amount of space to go camping in. All the facilities are here. You've got powered, unpowered, all that sort of thing. But geez, it must pack out. I mean, look at the size of that and just imagine how many campers you could get into a space like this. And this is only one space. There is a space on the other side, as well as some more unpowered down towards the front. And you're probably thinking, geez, I bet you they cram them in. I bet you it is bumper to bumper campsites, right? Ropes over ropes, all that sort of stuff. Not here at Fat Hen Creek Camping, folks. They cap it out at about 100 people. You heard me right, 100 people. Folks, it will feel like you almost have the place to yourself. It has been absolutely unreal this Easter weekend. It has felt like there's been no one else here. It is really, really quiet by about 7, 8 o'clock at night. and just little campfires going, occasional laughter from campsites, and all that sort of stuff. The good stuff, folks. It has been absolutely beautiful. So no, they don't pack this out like sardines, so to speak. You will have plenty of room and plenty of space to spread out and sit back and relax, like the sign said. Oh, what a fantastic campground. Let's keep looking around. There's a few more things here that you might not know about. Now they also do private functions and things, folks. So if you have a birthday coming up or a wedding or anything like that, this here is their little bar area, and it's absolutely spectacular. A fair amount of work has gone into this to make it what it is, and it is stunning. Let's have a quick look around. Absolutely beautiful. Great size space too. You get quite a few people in here, I reckon. That's for sure. Let's have a look around. Beautiful old bar setup here with all the vintage stuff on the walls. I love this kind of stuff. Kind of reminds you of a country pub. And it's definitely got that country pub outdoor feel about it, and it's actually called, what's it called here? The Wood Chop Bar, and I reckon that's pretty spot on name, I reckon. And beautiful fire pit out in the centre there, absolutely stunning. And of course you can set up your drinks and all your sort of stuff back here at the bar with your DJ if you wanted to have a DJ and all that sort of stuff. And beautiful spot to hold a little function, birthday party or something like that, or even, you know, a little wedding reception or something for a country themed wedding. Beautiful toilets down there in this area as well, so it's got its own little area for toilets and that, so you don't have to wander back over to the main dunnies if you're having a little function here or hanging out. Absolutely beautiful, and at night time it all comes alive with the lights and looks absolutely spectacular. I'll just quickly show you the toilets here at the little function area. This is actually really, really cool. Apart from the fact that, you know, there's a bike in a tree, which is kind of funky. Check this out, folks. Now, these are septic tanks, so you've got a, you know, single flush only and all that sort of thing. Couple of toilets there. You all know what they look like. But check this out. They've got a little bit of a wall of fame, and when people hold their functions or their birthday parties or whatever it might be here, you all scratch your name and check it out. Let's see what kind of dates we can find here. How far back can we go? Have a look at this little magic spot underneath this beautiful tree here. Little fire pit, there's a table and chairs. Absolutely stunning. How good. Pop up a stump. Pull up a stump. Have a little fire. Absolutely beautiful. Old Coach Road. Now, if you look closely and look carefully, folks, you'll see two lines of trees here. This was the old Cobb and Co road. So this is where the Cobb and Co coach used to come down. Actually used to cut through this property down to the main road there, which is now the Wide Bay Highway. And this was their little shortcut to get to Kilkivan to do their deliveries and deliver people and goods and all that sort of stuff. So this is the original path that the Cobb and Co track used to take. Then goes onto that little road there, around to the right and back down, actually on the main driveway that you come up. So as you come up the driveway, you'll be going on the old Cobb and Co coach road, which is actually pretty darn cool, I think. And they've put up a little thing here, a little rest area, the Drovers Rest. Now this is what you would have seen way back when, early days of Australia. Little Drovers Rest, absolutely beautiful. With the shade, the shelter there made out of sticks and logs and leaves and twigs and all that sort of stuff. Not too far from the truth of what they had to actually do in the early pioneering days. Very, very cool. Nice little setup there. But yeah, you can see the trees through here. The old coach road. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, it wouldn't be a campsite, guys, if there wasn't some sort of water hole, river, creek, stream, and this one is no exception. This one they call the rocks. So we'll go for a little bit of a wander down through the paddock here to the rocks. Check it out. And here it is, folks, the namesake of the campground, Fat Hen Creek. How beautiful is it? Lovely rocks here, little swimming pool area you can have a little waddle in, a little wade in. Absolutely beautiful. On a hot day, this is where you want to be here at Fat Hen Creek Camping. It is stunning. Water flowing through, crystal clear water, folks, and you can swim in there, no dramas at all. And it is beautiful, let me tell you that right now. Absolutely stunning. Now, something you might want to do to entertain your day here is go on one of the many tracks that surround the campground. Over 2 kilometres worth of tracks. They wind up and all around the campground, through the creeks and all that sort of thing. Plenty to see, hear and do while you're out on these tracks as well. All signposted, little arrows everywhere, and just a lot of fun. Now, if you're getting bored at your campsite, folks, and you're just sort of hanging around and wondering what to do, you can come down to this little area here, just off the main drive. It is the day use area. Now, you can come down here, no camping in this part, and you can spend the afternoon down here in the shade of the big trees, and also by the creek, Fat Hen Creek down here. You've got the swing here for the kids, absolutely stunning, and you can see to the bottom of the water there. It might not come up on the camera, but you can see to the bottom. And absolutely stunning. Now, I don't know if there's any fish in here, but you can't fish anyway. Not that I'd catch anything, but yeah, no fishing in the creek. But a lovely little swing there, and a nice little area here to come out, maybe in the afternoon, watch the sun go down in this beautiful little part of the parkland here, part of the campground, and enjoy the afternoon, maybe with a couple of bubblies or a couple of beers, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the creek with the lily pads and the spectacular scenery that's here at Fat Hen Creek. Absolutely stunning. Well, folks, Fat Hen Creek camping. How good. What a spot here at Kilkivan. Absolutely spectacular. What amazing place to come and camp, especially over Easter weekend, folks. It felt like there was absolutely nobody here, guys, and for an Easter weekend, that is miraculous. Now, a lot of you probably camp at places where there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people all crammed in for the Easter weekend. Everyone wants to get away, and I think, folks, we've found a spot that if you want seclusion over the Easter weekend, this is the place to come to. My goodness me, it felt like we were the only ones here, and they capped it at about 100 people, and they classed that as sold out. Now, it felt like there was probably 10 people here, even though there was apparently 100. You wouldn't know it, trust me. Folks, Fat Hen Creek camping, 5 minutes from Kilkivan on the Wide Bay Highway, and 15 acres of absolute camping paradise. And you, like I said, you won't know there's anyone else here. It is absolutely fantastic. Debbie and Mick, the two caretakers here at Fat Hen Creek, absolutely fantastic, do anything to help you out, all that kind of thing, and can't thank them enough for their help and information over the weekend. And speaking of information, folks, Fat Hen Creek, why is it called Fat Hen Creek Camping? Right there, why is it called that? Well, the creek itself that it's on is called Fat Hen Creek. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. But why on earth would you call a creek the Fat Hen Creek? Well, it's due to a weed, funnily enough. And there's a weed out there called Fat Hen, and it's actually edible, folks. You can eat this weed. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen, and you can eat this weed. You can use it essentially like spinach. So there you go, folks. The number one question asked here at Fat Hen Creek is, why is it called Fat Hen Creek? Now you all know. Folks, get out here, check it out. Fat Hen Creek, absolutely spectacular. And it's time for an Akubra rating. Folks, this place feels like you're the only one here. It's Easter weekend, there's toilets and there's hot showers. The place is absolutely immaculate and stunning. I tell ya, we're going for it, folks. 5 Akubras, folks. 5 Akubras for Fat Hen Camping. Wow, Fat Hen Creek Camping, what a fantastic place. Get out here, check it out. This place is absolutely stunning. You will not regret it. If you're looking for somewhere for Easter next year, we give them a call and book in now. That's my hot tip. places will fill up fast. Why? Because there isn't any. That's what makes this place so spectacular over Easter. All right, folks, time to hit the road, and we shall see you all on the next one, somewhere out in the great outdoors. Cheers, guys. You.